I tried to turn the video on and I took a picture of myself. That will get deleted for sure. Hey everybody. Welcome all you crafty people. I am ready to have some fun today. I did not prep anything. However, I did cut a bunch of these were from Junie Desiree Willow Bound journals. I did an Etsy share with her and with her on her store. And these were some of them. Well, they'll go along perfectly with my book. So I thought I would find one that would go from top to bottom of the page. So you don't need one quite that large. That one will be good. So I'm going to take two of these. They're about the same. That one's shorter. I thought I had gotten through all of these to on height. So let's see. Are you the same height? Yeah, let's do two of those. And we'll put these back here and put those over there. So I have two of these and they are basically the same height as my page. They might be a little off. So I think I will just take my pencil, make sure, yeah, I'm on. And I'm just going to cut the little bit that's off from some of my regular pages. Let's see. This one is a little bit longer. Let's see. I think I'll cut a little bit off the top. My son, I've got a blow dryer on my paper cutter. My son was trying to do something to his phone, and he needed to melt the glue. You know, he watched the YouTube thing, and he needed to melt the glue. So I said, well, go sit in my craft room. You got all the lights you need, and do it. Well, he didn't put the blow dryer away. Of course! He's, what, 32 now? Really? Come on! My father-in-law used to say, hey, when you got kids, you got nothing but kids for the rest of your life. And I'm thinking, damn, that's kind of rude. Because he was telling me this. Because God rest his soul, he died 6 years into my husband and I's marriage. So this was all when we were very, I was still very young. I got married at 20, so yeah. And I'm thinking, man, that's kind of rude. I didn't tell my husband that, I just giggled because he was a very funny guy. And so I just giggled, oh, that's funny, yeah. God only knows if he was alive, I'd be calling him up and saying, you were so right. Okay, all right. Now, these are very wide, and my pages are just not that big. And I'm thinking on this that I want to make a belly band. So I guess I could have told you that to begin with. So I could probably just use one of these per book and cut it down the center. How's that sound? I think that sounds pretty good. Now, why is this one? I guess these pages are that much longer, but I guess I'm leaving them like that. Yeah, why not? But I don't want these to go on to the watercolor ones because this is a lightweight cardstock. It's not copy paper. It is a 60, 65, right in there. So lightweight cardstock. And I don't think that was, yeah, I don't know where I'm making marks for. So what I'm thinking is that this lightweight cardstock is going to help me. So these should be basically the same size. I'm sorry, I keep repeating myself. The lightweight cardstock should help these lighter copy paper pieces to stiffen them up. And then I can do more if I have something making that page a little more stable, such as a belly band. Now, if I cut this in half, I think what I'm going to do is okay, let me pull this out so you can see what I'm doing here, so that there's not all of this rigmarole. So here's my page from here to here, and I'm wanting this to take up, about 2/3 of the page, so I think I will only have one of these per book, if I do it this way. So that's where I want to cut. So let me go ahead and cut both of these at the same time, because my cutter can do that. And I will still have these for something. But then this will be a good piece to be able to have. Maybe it needs to be a little smaller. I don't know. Let me put it here and see. For a belly band. See, if I'd make it too much smaller, it's not going to be enough to stabilize the page better. Because I do want to put like cluster on these. And so they do need to be wide enough that they are going to stabilize this little copy paper page. So I am going to leave them like this. Okay. But I'm going to want 2 per book. So I think I'm going to go ahead. Let's see, what do I need? I'm going to pull 2 more. Let's do some of the darker page ones. Okay, that works. And I'll go ahead. Oh, these are going to be a little smaller, so I can't use those. I do need them to be from the top to the bottom. I do need that. So let's see. Let's put this here. So I have this one and this one to use. Yeah. Okay. And we'll go ahead and cut these the same size as well. But okay, so I'm going to cut it as short and as wide. Okay. So I still have these little pieces. Throw that away. Okay, so now I have 4. Four. Okay. Now, I totally forgot to bring in, I had pulled up, I found a bunch of, let me move this out of here. This does not need to be here. Right there. Okay. I had found a little bit more lace and such, but let's see what we have here. Okay. Let me get my good scissors. Like I said, guys, I'm so sorry. I did not prep anything. Usually I prep a little. At least I prep a little. But I did not. This had a little stain on it, so this is some of that French lace I had from when I had was selling those French lace grab bags. And I took the time to actually, for everybody else's, I took the time to take all the bodice work off and stuff like that. Well, I'm just ripping. I'm just ripping. This is actually, because my laces didn't seem to be this one is ripping quite easily, but it is just a very fine mesh, very fine mesh. So, just pulling that right off of there. Okay, so now we have a pretty piece there. And then this has got a second piece to it, so it's not going to do that. Come on, get in there. See, this has got a second piece of tulle to it. And that's pretty sturdy tulle compared to the French lace. I watched that Wedding Veil. It was a Hallmark movie with 3 of the kind of most popular Hallmark people on it. And I watched them, you know, I mean, they didn't really show it big, you know, show it really closely or anything, but I watched them, you know, supposedly making lace, and I'm like, wow, that would be fun to try and learn how to do that. I mean, very, very tedious work, but just to sit down and watch some TV and make some beautiful something or other, that would be fun. I would like that. Okay, so I have this to play around with. Yeah. See what else I can pull out that's... Okay, it's not what I thought I had. Here's some more with some beautiful work on it. I just love this stuff. Golly, I just love this stuff. Okay, and let's pull a few of these things out so we can use them. There's one. Let's see. Here's another one kind of by itself. There's 2. Let's get this one. Three, and then here is one that was already loose. All right. Okay, so we have a applique for each. We've got some lace for the background. I did have some material I found. Where did I put it? That I hadn't used yet. It was just some white. I don't know what I did with it. Is it in here? I am not seeing it in here. Well. What are you going to do, you know? This can go in there. And I have a few of these little things. I just got these for the shop, but I haven't gotten them on yet. But I thought they were nice. Very small, but very delicate. So I thought I kept a few of them out for me. There was just a little bit extra than a yard. You know, I mean, I bought several yards of it, so I'll have enough for selling, but there was a little left over after you counted all the yards. Where the heck is that material? It's driving me nuts. Oh well, we will just not worry about it right now. Okay, I have some of this. This is some more of that French lace. Isn't that just gorgeous? Oh, I love it. I love it. Okay, yeah, well, I'll come across it at some point. Okay, because it is, well, here's a little piece. Here it is. There's a little piece of it right there. And let's pull this out. And that'll work for right now. Okay, so we've got 4. I first want to do some layering. I want to do some layering. So I'm going to take a cutting off of this. Let's see, I think this side. I guess that's about 2 inches. Okay. And I'm going to get a piece that's long enough to go top to bottom on each one of these. So I have that to help fill in some space. Fill in some space, baby. Okay. All right, so there's that. And let's see. Let me cut the longer strips, but wider. Sorry, okay, so there's that, which I can use in any way that I want. I'm gonna just make some different size cuts out of this. I do want them to be different, so, you know, but they'll probably have most of the same stuff on them. I mean, I can make 2 the same and 2 different. You know what I'm saying? Does that make any sense to anybody? Because they're going to go in 2 different signatures, you know, because these are just single signatures. La, 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 la. Say that 5 times really, really, really fast. So then I have my you know, those things. Oops. And let's cut one of these off each, and we can do more if we want. There's one of those. Some of them I'm making them, you know, a little shorter, cutting it at a different place. There we go. All right, put that back in there. I don't know what we're going to do with that, so I'm just leaving it. Let's see. Use a couple of these. I don't think I'll have enough for... There we go. I'll put this little bad boy on this one. Alright, so that looks like it's a good beginning. Then I'm going to want some things to go on top. So I think one thing I want to do So I want to pull out all of my ephemera. And I want to see now I know that flower is going to be beautiful. This butterfly will be really pretty. This would be nice on one. Just a nice, and then there's a collage of memories. That works for me. Need maybe a little bit more on this one. Let's see. Sparkle. That's just a little wider, but that'd be all right. Okay, and then maybe a little bit more on this one. Let's see. Here is hope or moments. Let's do hope. Happiness is not about getting what you want. It is wanting what you have. Okay. Collage of memories, hope, and sparkle. I think that'll be good. That would be very nice for our... anything else I would be interested in. Lots and lots and lots of words. Lots and lots and lots of words. Now here are some numbers that I can cut out a few of those and put down. And I think the rest of this is going to go back into our stuff here. Now we also have, whoopsie. I just dropped it all on the floor. Sorry, guys. Okay. It did not seal. We're supposed to seal. Did not seal. And I have book page here. And well, I think that might. And I got some music if I need it. Okay. So let's see what we can do here. Let's see. So, I'm going to leave the book pages, music, and the card off because I'm going to use that on all of them. And I'm going to pile these on top of each other. And let's start with the first one. Okay. And I'm just kind of seeing how randomly, you know, because I just plonk it all down. Do I like it the way it looks? Because a lot of times just the way it ends up falling is the coolest thing. I think I'll do this here. And before I start gluing, let's see, let's put this down, figure out which side. Yeah. Here. Let's do that. And then I have this here. There we go. And then there is this. Wait. Put a bit of this down here. And this. And then we'll put some of this up here. And the butterfly right there. I do like that, having a little of this down here. What do you think, guys? Maybe this. Let's see. Put this up here. The butterfly right about there. You just want to keep playing until you get it where it looks nice to you. Okay, that works for me. I'm liking that. Have the butterfly kind of on and off the bits and pieces. Okay, Fabri-Tac to the rescue. Okay, so we have piece 1. And I am going to take you know, when I take out a little bit of wire from the different ribbons that have wire in them, I keep those. And they're so good to have when you want just a little bit of wire to add some dimension with something. And so this can come right under here. Yeah. Yay! Okay, that looks cute. So let's take the pieces and parts. First thing I'm going to do, slide that off, is I'm going to glue on my material. And then I'm going to cut all the way around all the excess that's hanging off. Okay, so here's my first piece. I'm going to let it hang. Well, no, it's I am going to leave it right on the edge there. And I'm not pushing real hard, but I do kind of want to not have bumps of glue, okay? But I didn't push really hard. Because remember, I still have glue all over this thing. And I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the white material. And I'm going to bring this up here. Oh, no, no, now that was wrong. This was first. This is kind of dried. So there's that. And then here's this again. Okay, get that all down. Now I think I'm going to try and make myself a little pocket, but let's see. Let's first oh, wrong side. Ha! There we go. So it goes down this way. So let that dry for a second. Ooh, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh my goodness. My little dog, I swear, this dog, Nikki, he is half Chihuahua, half Pekingese. He knows what time it is. It is 7:03, and he is all over me down underneath my craft table telling me that it is time for him to eat his dinner. Yeah. Got very talented dogs. Very talented, I tell you. So now I'm going to glue this onto this ribbon, and I want that bottom part of that ribbon hanging out. I think that's very, very pretty. And I know I'm realizing that I'm gluing it down, but that's one nice thing about glass, is this is just going to pop right up off of it. So that is very nice. Now I'm going to let that dry, and I'm going to go ahead and flip this over. And don't throw these pieces away. These are perfect to put into your I'm stumped box, or your inspiration box. And I will show you, I think my next video, I will tell you what I put in my inspiration box. Okay. Or it could be your box of, just tidbits of stuff. All right, so there's that. You can still see that there's verbiage behind and stuff like that, and this is pretty much dry. And let's see, now we're going to put this up here, and we're going to put this so that it is underneath, coming out underneath. There we go. Kinda. There. And the sparkle, gonna have it hang off each edge equally. I am gonna cut down a little bit of this ribbon. I'm gonna leave a little bit edged on both sides. So I'm gonna go ahead. I had a big glob. And see if we can make this an interesting pocket. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to have the ruffle down below the sparkle is going to be hanging off the edge. I'm looking down below to make sure I've got it even on both sides. Don't get glue on my good shears. Okay, now let me cut. I got some little extra tidbits here that I don't need, that I can possibly use at a different time. Okay, so let's putting it where the, the thicker parts are, so it doesn't, you can't see the glue through just the tool. Okay. So here's this up in the corner, coming down. Ooh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. And then let's give this some goodie. Okay. Okay. All right. And I do have this little wooden butterfly. And I think, Nikki, where are you? There you are. I think I want, not in that one, not in that one. Where are you? Are you in here? Yes. I think I want to use some of these waxes. Where is the one I want? This one is Sweet Rose. Let's try this one. Not really the one I want, so hold on. I have Heather Hills. And oh, here's Rose Gold. I think I have Rose Gold, which I think will work perfectly with this. Yeah, let's stick with the Rose Gold. This stuff has a smell to it, so if you're susceptible to smelly stuff bothering you, this will bother you. Okay. All right. And let me see what this one is. This, oh, wow, okay. That one is called Mint Sparkle. Yeah, no. Okay, now I am going to use my finger. I don't, oh, here. I did have a rubber glove. Okay, so I'm going to put some of this on yeah, and it gives it some sparkle and some pink color to it. Some sparkle and some sheen and a little bit more of a pink metallic look. Okay, these are fun. You can even play around a little bit with it on your stuff. I know that looks like it's really dark and ugly right now, so I'm gonna see what else I can do for it, but I do like it on, I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. Now that's just goober. I don't know how well the plastic glove's going to do with glue, right? Okay. Oops. Okay, here we go. Put some of this on our little fella. Of course. put that on there. Let it rest. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. What else do I have here? Blue Lagoon, mint. Bought quite a few of these colors, but here's a sweet pea. Let's see if I mix this, if I end up with a little bit more pink. Oh. That was a lot I ended up putting on there, but it is making it look a little brighter. Okay. I think that's good. I'm going to take a cloth and wipe some of that off. Oh wow, the pattern in the material is coming through when I wipe it off. Look how beautiful the pattern in the material. Yes. Boy, that is lovely. I'm spreading it down that material. See, when you play, you find the coolest things. That is just so cool. Okay, so now we can make a tag. Let's see. Where are those pieces that are left over? That be big enough? Or we can do it like this. So we can make this a little tag going down in there. We can bring in some flowers. We can use these little puppies. Oh, where'd it go? Now that looks like two different colors pink, so I'm not wild about that. Let's see. What other words do I have? Keepsake. Keepsake. And a little flower. Do I like that? Do I like it? What about... I think I'm going to put... I shouldn't be doing this with my good shears. Okay. I'm going to put these pearls right there. Good. Oh, my little dog is just whining up a storm. Let's see, should I put a little bit of pearl on here? Just put it right down. Straight line like that. All right, and then some of these little pieces that we cut off. I'm just gonna put some, wherever I put the glue is where I'm putting some of this. There we go. Okay. Well, I just lost my phone, but you guys were just about done anyway. See, I'm going to put this little piece of left over. Oh, sorry. So I just put that on the little piece of ribbon that I had left over. And I'm going to lay that right across. And I need to, let's see, I'm taking the tape off of this rose, see where we're at, where I can get it flat, less of a stem. I want to see how much I can cut off without losing the flower itself. So, there we go. Rubbing off the excess glue. It's one thing nice about Fabri-Tac. Okay. See, this is not staying down very well. So it's not easy to get the item in there. And I know there'll be more going on there, but you guys get the idea. Oh my goodness, somebody's trying to get a hold of me. So I'm going to upload or download or whatever on my phone and on my camera, and then I'll come back and do some more with you guys. All right? Sorry I lost my camera before we finished, but it happens. Love you guys. I'll talk to you all later. Bye!